blessed new year upon you and your loved ones as the church continues to bathe in the joy of the Christmas season. And as we move into the first week of January, this week the liturgical calendar gives us two back-to-back American saints. St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, whom I spoke of yesterday, and Blessed John Neumann. If you were to stand in front of the Cathedral of the Blessed Sacrament and look to either side, you will see two niches with statues. One is St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, and the other is Bishop John Neumann, both of whom had connections to this diocese. I spoke yesterday about Mother Seton. Let me today speak about Bishop John Neumann. John Neumann was not born in America. He was born in Bohemia, but came to this country to study as an immigrant and was ordained a priest in New York in 1836 and was very concerned about pastoral ministry. He wanted to live a religious community. He wanted to live a missionary vocation. And so after his ordination, he joined the Redemptorists. And the Redemptorists as a religious community are not linked to one narrow geographical area as a diocese would be, but the Redemptorists is a community that is really committed to preaching Christ the Redeemer. And so it is as a Redemptorist that Bishop Neumann ministered to the German immigrants, because he himself had German in his background, first in Baltimore and then in Pittsburgh. He fulfilled his role as a leader in the Redemptorist community, and at the age of 41 was named Bishop of Philadelphia. That's young to be named a bishop. And he was devoted in his life to founding Catholic schools and promoting devotion to the Eucharist. If there are two things that we honor Bishop John Neumann for, it would be that. Founding schools and establishing greater devotion to the Blessed Sacrament. In the time that he spent as a bishop, he traveled greatly, and he increased the number of Catholic schools in this diocese, and all of Pennsylvania was part of Philadelphia, from 2 to 100. So you can see the great impact he had on Catholic education. But his Catholic education was especially focused upon the poor children, much like Mother Seton. Bishop John Neumann, who came sometime after the death of Mother Seton, he's invoked as the patron of sick children and of immigrants. His connection to this diocese, while he has certainly been our bishop early on, he did some ministry up in Bellefonte. In fact, we have in Bellefonte his signature. He did some confirmations and baptisms there in his ministry as a missionary. And his shrine is in Philadelphia, where people go. He's considered the saint who was particularly close to the sick. In fact, Paul VI, when he canonized Bishop John Neumann, summarized the activity of this saint, this Bishop of Pennsylvania, this way. He said he was close to the sick. He loved to be with the poor. He was a friend of sinners. And now he is the glory of all immigrants. At this time when we have so many immigrants in our country, it's important for us to remember our Catholic faith and the way in which Bishop John Neumann did so much to welcome immigrants to our country as a model for us all. May God bless you and your loved ones as this new year unfolds.